Peace, love, and light, everybody. Peace, love, and light, y'all. I'm burning some sage this afternoon. I got my window up. I got all my windows in my house open so I can get this good spring equinox energy flowing through, okay? I'm in Nashville, Tennessee for whoever is not here locally, and man, this wind is like blowing strong, but I love it, okay? This is that turn of the weather. They talking about a little storm coming, but I love storms, all right? So look, this is a love reading, strictly love reading. We're not gonna pull from the cartomancy today, okay? No cartomancy. It's gonna be strictly oracle cards, and I am gonna pull from that specialized deck. You know, I feel like I should, and we're gonna see as the read go on. I definitely feel like I need to pull from that specialized deck. But right now, emotions is flowing in the air. We got this Aries new moon coming. I will be posting some information about that. I kind of got a little sidetracked about the new moon, but we got these new beginnings on the horizon, and love is definitely in the air. Literally, it's strong. It's a strong force, and everybody, most people that I have communicated with, ooh, it was 1, 2, 3 on the recorder. Thank you, Spirit. And anybody I've been talking with recently have been expressing that they've been feeling these energies, okay? Feeling like they're going to be aligned with, their soulmate, twin flame, or divine counterpart. They feel like, and some people I have been talking to are engaged, Kurt. That's what I'm saying. Even if you can have a divine counterpart, but you and your relationship is about to go to another level. 144 on the recorder. Thank you, Spirit. So your relationship is about to go to another level too. That's what I'm saying. So if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you probably about to take that step. Somebody's about to get engaged. If you already are you're engaged, you may have a wedding coming up, And if you married, y'all might be about to have a child or have some more kids or taking a big shift in y'all relationship emotionally. But love is blossoming at this time, okay? So let me ring this bell and get us in tune, all right? Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, universe, most high, and our higher selves, the spirit guides of white light. We'd like to give gratitude for all that we are, all that we're becoming, and all that we are being aligned with, okay? And we want to ask for insight on our love interests and how successful these relationships will be, and how we can get some advice to continue to build in a positive way with these unions. Ashe. So yes, we definitely need the advice, because now that when we get these new things, it's gonna be, that's another thing. Just because you have a new beginning, yes, you're gonna be able to enjoy it, you're gonna be able to bask in it, but what relationships could take continuous work, okay? And I don't like to use the word work, but I like to say investments. You have to always invest in your relationship. It never ends. That's why I tell people, you people get comfortable sometimes in relationships. They feel like they did everything, they got you now, they don't have to do anything else, and that's just not how it works. This is a continued team effort until y'all transition out of this realm, okay? That's just how it is. And if that's not something that's in your energy to do, then you may have to find somebody like that as well, or possibly not decide to get married, which I know people that have done that. Don't get in relationships because they know. That's another thing. Knowing yourself is half the battle. But for those that are so ready for these positive changes in this union, we're going to see what the universe is talking about. All right. So, ooh, look. Pay attention. We got to pay attention here, okay? So it says, look out for signs from the divine, acknowledge red flags, okay? So they're definitely telling you pay attention, okay? Don't, like I told y'all about this in the other reading, don't fall for false twin flames, looking for the signs and things. You know what you want in a relationship. And most importantly, you know what you become. You love yourself, you respect yourself, you know your worth. So therefore, pay attention to things in people that you see in them that you know doesn't reflect your image, doesn't reflect you. Because that's how we fall back into traps. That's why I said pay attention to those red flags. If you see somebody, if you're loving and giving and they're not, I don't care how good they look. I don't care how much money they got. They ain't for you. It's going to cause problems later, okay? So pay attention, all right? Self-awareness. I just talked about that. You love yourself. You know your worth. Self-awareness, yes. Tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. So if you got any routines and patterns that you may need to break, that you've been saying you're going to break and you have issues with it, you need to have that conversation with yourself. I do that all the time. I put a post about that a while back, how Virgos be having like a meeting. I do. I sit there with my write stuff down. I did it today. Be like, okay, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. And you need to slow down with this. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do these things. Self-awareness. Okay. We got the fear card, okay? Somebody might be getting, what do they call it? When you about to get married, cold feet. And the butterflies, okay. Expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. So you know what? Somebody may be having negative thoughts. I feel like somebody is still very fearful of allowing themselves to be vulnerable enough and open enough to allow love in. Don't do that. You know, I can't tell you what to do, but look, don't, fear is going to continue to hold you back. If you continue to fear the relationship, you're never going to get it, okay? The universe is not going to send it, because they're going to send it in divine timing. And they got it, like, this is all divisive, but if they see you not ready, it's going to keep getting postponed. So get rid of that fear. Don't live in fear, okay? And don't be afraid of failure, because failure is a part of learning. If we didn't fail, we would never have learned, right? Okay. Declutter. Somebody just talked about this today. It was a post that came up. Yes, declutter. This is still the spring equinox, aka spring cleaning. So declutter and spring cleaning is not just physically, but you definitely need to get your house clean. Clean your house. Get rid of clothing that's no good. Because I feel like somebody about to be with somebody anyway. You about to somebody. We had a couple of reasons about a move of house. So you don't want to have to take all this baggage with you, right? Don't take no baggage. Get rid of all them clothes you know you ain't worn in 4 or 5 years, and you know you're not gonna wear them. We be having stuff that we ain't worn around, but it's some fine stuff that you like, I'm gonna wear it again, but you haven't had an event to wear it to. But you got the stuff that you know you're not gonna wear again. You've outgrown it. That's what I'm saying. You know that. It doesn't even match your frequency no more. That's nothing. As you raise your vibration, your dress code changes, okay? You've grown. So stuff you may have liked when you was 20 years old, you wouldn't wear it now. And if you still would wear stuff when you was 18 or 19, 20 necessarily, it could be a sign of possible lack of growth, or letting go, detaching, decluttering, holding on to too much stuff, letting go. So, you know, I got some stuff that I still got from like high school that I can still fit. But honestly, a lot of it I don't really wear anymore because of where I am. And that's the stuff that I started decluttering. You know what I mean? And I still got some more stuff to go through. So yeah, declutter, y'all. Declutter your mind. Get that fear. Declutter those negative thoughts. Declutter all that, because you, what you think, you attract. All right. Ooh, deception. Got the deception card. Okay. This is false illusions, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. And it just said about being self-aware and questioning routines and patterns, okay? Tapping into your higher self. So I feel like somebody is going back into, falling into back into bad habits. Maybe possibly going back to somebody that you know is no good, and you expecting things to change with them just because you change. That's another thing. Sometimes that happens. We change and we think because time done went by and I done grown, we stay stuck. We stay stuck in these old situations and patterns, and we figure maybe I should go back and get at a try. Maybe they've grown. Then we sometimes, even when we're disappointed by the lack of growth, we still think we can try to change people or change situations. And the bottom line is that chapter has ended. Okay, that cycle is complete. You in this new beginning. Okay, this new moon, this Aries new moon coming up, and it's a fiery energy too. Hence it's in Aries. Okay, that's a very passionate, loving energy. Okay, fiery. This is, and I don't feel like you're gonna see it coming. It's about to light you up. Okay, somebody about to get snatched. I'm talking about snatch. Have you ever got snatched, any? Have you ever had somebody hook up with you? You didn't even know it was that deep, and for you know they done snatched you up, and you like, wait a minute, I wasn't even. It's a song about that. I wasn't even trying to be in love and stuff like that. Who got a song like it? I think it's Erykah Badu. I can't think of the name. I'm gonna think of the name of that song, but Erykah Badu got a song talking about, hold up, I wasn't even trying to be in love with you. You know, I wasn't even trying to do this, but her butt got snatched up. So that's another thing. It ain't playing. This is universally playing. You ain't in this, okay? Even if you've been manifested, you still channeling fear. So you kind of ain't even realizing your own power, okay? And then you about to get it finally, and it's about to be like, wait a minute, I thought this was something else. No, it's here. All right, come on, let's get ready. So look, energy activation, the bottom of the deck, okay? This is connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. It keeps telling you connect to your higher self, connect to the divine, look out for signs from the divine. So this is the thing. I'm telling you, you are divinely protected and guided. So they're telling you, we putting red flags in your face. You should be wise enough by now at this point to pay attention and allow us to guide you. Connect with us. Let us guide you to the right person. Don't try to do this yourself. That's what I'm saying. That's why you fearing, because you still don't realize who hands you're in. You're in the divine's hands. You in their hands. They got you. Look at all that card. You got 3 cards talking about the divine. They telling you, you trust in us, follow us, we will guide you to the right person. But if you keep on trying to do it all yourself and exclude us, You may be back to square one. That's why I said you may be falling back into these bad habits and stuff. So don't do that, okay? Trust the divine, all right? So let's see what your person is feeling about you right now, okay? How is collective? Please let us know how this divine counterpart, twin flame, and soulmate lovers energy feels about the collective, okay? Yes, gratitude for this information and divine insight. Y'all, if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, okay? Please help me build this channel and reach more souls, all right, and spirits. Help them to healing, okay? And thank y'all all for y'all reviews. When I give y'all readings, I appreciate those. I'm able to post those on my social media platforms and share them in my stories so people can know that they, they have, market the positive experience people have been getting, receiving these messages through me. Gratitude, okay? All right. Let's see what they got to say. I trusted you. Somebody feeling, maybe somebody's feeling, they said, I trusted you. So somebody may be feeling like they've been deceived, by somebody. I would do it all again, though. That's what I'm saying. They said they'd do it all again. So we're gonna see the rest of these cards we pull, and I'll be able to give y'all the whole energy. You didn't see my tears. So maybe, now we did pull a card the last reading I did about a reconciliation. So maybe this is a past person and that was disappointed and got let down, and y'all getting a reconciliation. I can't reach out. This card keeps coming up. They scared to reach that fear. It's that fear, y'all. You can't reach out, and this may be both of y'all. That's another thing. Y'all both feeling this way. Y'all both feeling hurt. Y'all both feeling like y'all want to do this again, but y'all both kind of being stubborn about reaching out. I do feel like it's a mutual energy here with that. Ooh, they said, I know you don't feel the same. So somebody having, that's what I said, that's fear and doubt. You won't reach out. You won't reach out, but you telling me you don't feel the same. So they saying they know. They got clear. I don't know if this is in their head or what. They saying they know, I know you don't feel the same. So, maybe, that's what I said, maybe this is somebody trying to come back that you do not want, and they know you don't feel the same, but they feeling this way about you. And maybe so, that's a lot right there. They know you don't feel the same. So this could be you too. This could be, so if you're watching this, you could be this person living in fear and not able to reach out and thinking they don't feel the same because you're in your head and you're not letting the universe guide you and trusting in them. All right. So look, bottom of the deck. Will you ever make things right? See, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, now this is something that y'all done been in before and y'all ain't communicating about it, and somebody seems like they want another opportunity. They want another opportunity to make things right. Look at this. Your intellect arouses me. This is the card right after this card at the bottom of the deck. Will you make things right? They love how intelligent you are. Your intellect arouses them. Your intellect, baby. Your intellect arouses them. So they could be some type of sapiosexual. A sapiosexual, if you don't know what that is somebody that's attracted to the intelligence in someone else. So they're attracted with intelligence specifically, and they can look past things because you're intelligent, and that like literally turns them on. That's what I call a super nerd, okay? And I'm a sapiosexual myself, all right? So yes, this person is definitely some type of sapiosexual. They're attracted to how intelligent you are. You're very smart. Whoever this other person, collective, you're smart. Whoever you are, you're very smart. And they like, man, can we make things right? I trusted you. I'll do it again though because you're so smart. And you know what? I trust you. I feel like they still trust you. So look, let's pull for the Oracle Universal deck. Yes. This may not be a super, super long read. It doesn't really have to be because we're going to get straight to the point. I am pulling, like I said, I'm in there that I done got this far. We're going to see after this one. But I'm still going to pull from that specialty deck. We're going to pull a couple cards from there too. That's going to be what we would consider the cartomancy, okay? Man. Let's see. I love these cards right here. They be getting it in right here. All right. So pull this one. Ooh! Layered. That Kundalini. Shared, outgrown aspects. I'm telling you, they telling you, don't fall into these bad habits. Pay attention to these red flags. Stop falling back into the same stuff. That's the illusion. What's that called? You got false illusion. You pulled that up. Look. Shed all these false illusions, okay? Shed all that, okay? That's a deep card right there. Alternate reality, create to navigate uncharted places. I'm telling you. I feel like somebody about to be traveling. That's what this card is about. Let me show y'all this right here. You see this? See that? That's like considered the clock of destiny. You know what I'm saying? The clock, you know, the time. Time was always based off the astrology. That's why it's 12 signs. And notice on the clock, it's 12 numbers. Okay? Midnight is December, you know, Sagittarius, whatever you want to call it. All of it's the same stuff. It got create to navigate uncharted places. You very creative right now. I feel like whoever this person is, they're very creative right now. And because of how creative they are, they're going places. That's what this is telling you. And they could be literally going places too, like traveling with their business or whatever the case may be. All right. Beams of ascension, lights, codes of awakening, breaking old paradigm. I'm telling you, look, you're supposed to be breaking these old patterns right there in these in the middle of these moon phases right now. You having all cards about breaking patterns. They need you to break these patterns now, so when you get this divine counterpart, you won't be the same way. You have to be awakened. Like I said, light codes of awakening, breaking old paradigms. Like, yeah, you got to stop. You got to wake up. Like I said, you got to wake up. It's time to wake up. Inspired. Okay, look, let me show y'all this card. Inspired. I feel like you're inspired. That's why they attracted to your intelligence. It got divine inspiration, comes in an instant and was created to last beyond the infinite. You're inspired, and yeah, you about to like you about to, since you're being divinely guided, this is about to last this time. Now you're on the right track. You're at the highest version of yourself, and this is about to be infinite. This is infinite. Oof. It's that you wise. Look at that light bulb. You woke up, the light switch came on. You no longer in the dark, you're in the light. I'm telling you, that was dope. And I just said something about Sagittarius. Some told me to say Sagittarius. I said 12. That's just the first number that came to my head. Take that how it resonates. But look, it got idealism, free spirit, independence, Sagittarius energy. So somebody could be, it was 1717 on the recorder. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody could be somebody could be a Sagittarius, or maybe somebody's about to get connected with a Sagittarius, or this is the energy, because we are in a fire energy right now. There's somebody that we're channeling, okay? And specifically, like I said, we're all the signs, so we can all benefit from this. It says idolism, so I feel like you're being idolized right now. And you've been idolized because you're such a free spirit right now. You're creating your own life for yourself right now. You're not letting nobody tell you anything. You're just doing what you know you can do and have an ability to. You don't need nobody to confirm when you do something. You're just creative and throwing stuff out there, and people can't even keep up with where you're getting all these ideas from. So you're very independent. It said free spirit. Free spirit, very independent. You're very independent with everything you're doing too. People probably trying to reach out to you and want to work with you, but right now you're doing so good by yourself. It's going to be a time for that, but it ain't right now. And I feel like it's because this lover you about to be with is going to be the person you're going to be working with, okay? You're not going to need to work with nobody. And then if y'all do, they're going to have to come talk to you and your husband, okay? They're going to be like, well, me and my husband got to talk about this, or me and my wife got to talk about this, and then we can see if we want to work with you. That's how it's going to be. You're not going to have to do it individually, okay? Ooh, y'all, look at that. All this is awakening, energy, transformation. Look at this. Transformation illuminated. Spread your wings and rise into dark, stormy skies. Trust your inner knowing and see the sunrise. Yes. It's telling you to shed, create. You going places, you ascending, you inspiring, you awaken. And look, and transforming. This is a spiritual awakening too. That's what I'm telling you. That's why you're getting this. You are some show, and we did see 144 on the recorder. You are some chosen energy, okay? You're some chosen energy, and you're being chosen to do these. You're being chosen. You're being rewarded. So you gotta wake up, okay? You gotta share. This is a part of your transformation, your awakening. You pulled the awakening card too. So let me see. What else can we pull? You know, I feel like we should roll these dice. I got my tablet right here because whatever we land on, because the planets, they have some real good big meanings. I want to get the overall meaning. Let me pull this up. All right. Make sure. But yes, I'm telling you, you're going to be gifted a lot because you about to do some serious work. So that's why they got to make sure you wake up and get rid of this fear and these bad habits. Okay? Yes, please, collector, give us some energy we need to channel and tap into at this time as we're going through this awakening, this spiritual awakening, and this kundalini rising, okay? All right, look at this. I think this is let's see. Let's go to my little fact checker. I love my fact checker. Look, y'all, I was thinking earlier, it's such a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's so pretty outside, y'all. So pretty outside. I love it. Okay. So this is Mars. You got Mars here. So Mars is associated with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that's, I feel like that's talking about this Aries new moon coming up, and you did pull a Sagittarius card. It's all of this energy, okay? And you got the number two. The number two is about unity. See, that's what I'm telling you, unity. So, ooh, y'all, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. And then we got, let's see, this last one. Pisces energy right here. We got this Pisces right here, okay? And I said that, I said when I just posted something today about the water energy. It's the lovers energy is flowing. It's flowing. It's quick. So let's look up planet Mars planet meaning. Planet meaning. Yes, y'all. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Like I said, this is a red base astrology, so my readings are going to be some reading in it. Okay. It got Mars is considered a personal planet, which means its energy is prominent in your outward personality. In ancient mythology, Mars was the god of war and astrology. The planet represents our drive, yes, including sex drive, ambition, passion, and energy. So I thought I posted something about that today. I was posting something. I said my creativity and slash drive has been on 1,000. So definitely right now, you probably very creative right there. And you pulled a card about creativity. You very creative right now. You're ambitious right. That's why I said you're handling things right now. You're business savvy. You, like you said, you pulled this card, that Sagittarius energy. Remember that, and this is a Sagittarius energy. The Mars this is the planet of Sagittarius. So you're tapped into some a Sagittarius energy right now. You're being very ambitious. You're passionate about everything. Your energy is high. And yes, Sagittarius have a high sex drive as well. It's naturally in them. So yes, you having a high sex drive right now too. And consciousness, by the way, consciousness actually increases your sex drive. You get into that sex magic, sex tantra energy because your manifestation power is so high. Ooh, 22 on the recorder. Thank you, Spirit. But yeah, your manifestation power actually is growing so much. When you get to a higher level of consciousness, you naturally want to have sex, which is your body wanting you to procreate, actually, and manifest more in a love energy. So that's what that is right there. That's lit, all right? That's why you all lit right now. And that's what I say you get bliss with that. Just other things that come with it. So your sacral chakra is going off. And your sacral chakra has so many benefits to it outside of just physical sex, okay? So let's see. Like I said, two being a number of harmony and balance and union, okay, and teamwork, collaboration, and all. Like I said, you're gonna have some people want to work with you, but you're gonna be working with them in a partnership. This is gonna be a union. You and your partner about to be working together. They're gonna have to talk to you and your partner first, okay? So I'm gonna put Pisces meaning. I love these dice, y'all. Pisces, Pisces, meaning. The astrology meaning. So it could tell us what this is. I do feel like it's definitely telling you getting more in touch with your emotions because, you know, Pisces is a water energy. So obviously they're very emotional, okay? You know, and one of my parents is a Pisces. Both of my parents are water signs. So, woo! Both of my parents are water signs. I was like, all that water. Oh my God, I got brothers as water signs too. And it was a lot going on. It's a lot of emotion, but I'm used to it now. But, so it got, let me see. Let's see what its benefits. They very, like I said, they're emotionally sensitive, they're gracious, and they're emotionally aware. So I feel like they're very sympathetic, and they go out their way to ensure happiness of those around them, and they're very creative and imaginative. Yes, what did I tell you? I love it. Yes. So, and yes, this person that I'm talking about is one of my parents is like this. They are that way, and that's where I got my creativity from my father. So yes, they're very imaginative, and they do help others. My father, that's what he was very helpful. He will give you the shirt off his back. He'll give you his car keys, let you sleep on his couch. Very giving, very caring, very loving. So look, whoever this person that you're about to be with, possibly, or you could be this person. If you're watching this, you could be this person about to be with somebody else, and this is the energy you're giving off. Or I feel like the person you're about to get aligned with is going to be some kind of watery giving, and they're gonna be very creative. They're gonna have a great imagination. They're gonna be very ambitious. They're gonna be, but they're emotionally sensitive, but they also have a high emotionally intelligence, and they're aware that they're emotional. So that's something, when you're aware that you're emotional and you can admit to it, that's better than trying to deny it. Like, admit it, because once you can admit it, you know how to tell people how to treat you, and you know how to teach them, and then you can learn about them too. So you know, if this, you will know exactly, if you do this, this will hurt me. You could communicate these things to them, that look, things like this would hurt me, or if it happens, you could communicate that. But if you can't be communicative and tell people what hurts you, that's going to be a damage to your relationship and yourself, most importantly, because you're not communicating. Okay. So this energy is going to be a happy end. I feel like this person is going to be extremely sympathetic, okay? Because they're emotionally intelligent. I tell people all the time, being emotionally intelligent is a big deal. So I even feel like this person, they're so in tune with their emotions, because they are some type of water sign. They could be a Pisces, but they could be also any of the other water signs as well, which is a Scorpio or a Cancer. And they're going to be able to tell you how you feel at times. They're going to be able to read you. They're going to know if something is not right. They're going to be like, they probably going to know as soon as it happened. Did I hurt your feelings saying this? Or did that upset you, what just happened? Or, they're so emotionally intelligent because they can feel internally. It did talk about this is an internal thing, okay? I think it was with that Aries, that Mars energy, okay? That's what I think. It was that Mars planet astrology about that. Let me see. And it's about, I feel like, yeah, this is about to be some serious sex. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when you pull in this Mars card about sex, it's a red planet, and they unafraid to take any actions, okay? And they courageous. I'm telling you, this is about to be a highly sexual relationship. So that's another thing for you. For those y'all out there that miss, this relationship is gonna be highly sexual. Y'all gonna have a very great sex life in this relationship. Y'all gonna be sexually compatible, emotionally compatible. It's gonna be the best sex life ever. This ain't like what you ever had before. This is the divine counterpart, okay? I be telling people this. This is the divine counterpart. You ain't never had sex like this before in your life, okay? Every time you have sex with this person, it's gonna be new every time. You gonna feel so aligned and so divine. Y'all gonna be like what is it called? Pillow talk. Cuddling is gonna be on 1,000. If you're a cuddler, if you're a what is it called? It's another word for it. Foreplayer. Foreplay is gonna be on 1,000. Then y'all are gonna be so connected. Y'all don't always have to penetrate each other. Y'all gonna be intimate. The intimacy is what's gonna drive y'all. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, goodness gracious. That's just the energy I'm channeling, y'all. Y'all take that as resonates. That's what I'm feeling, because y'all sex drive is up. That's why y'all pulled this Sagittarius card, and y'all pulling this Mars, okay? Remember that? What's that? Venus versus Mars. Who got a song like that? Oh my God, who got a song like that? Jay-Z, Venus versus Mars, okay? Yes. Y'all in here, okay? Y'all in here, all right? Congratulations, okay? Come on, like, tap in, wake up, don't be fearful. Trust your divine. Trust them. They got you. Don't worry about nothing. Don't be trying to do all this by yourself. Talk to them. Ask them for guidance. Don't ever stop asking them for guidance, y'all. Don't ever. So, by the way, y'all, I'm actually about to get another deck. I know I'm still waiting on so many. Like I said, please, thank y'all for being with me. Not traffic, but yeah, traffic. Shipping has been a lot, because I guess it's still a lot of shipments going on. And people, are definitely still using COVID. I may not need to use that word, but they're still using that as the reason or why it's taking so long with shipping. But some of this, like even me, I ship something out today. It don't take that long. I ship out quick. Maybe they getting overloaded with some people can't keep up with the volume of work they get too. They may need to hire more help, and they probably unable to. I get it, because right now it's challenging trying to pay somebody, so you got to make do with what you got, and they just getting behind. I'd rather them be honest about that, but instead of just keep saying it's that, no, because it don't take 2 weeks to ship something. You ain't shipped yet. Lord. But I got a new deck coming. It's a spirit animal deck, okay? It's gonna be that deck too. I got 3 decks total gonna be coming, all right? And so people can know what that spirit animal totem. You got to know your spirit animal too and tap in, all right? So here we go. Papa Corn. You know what? I'm going to tell you what I just channeled when we pulled this card. I feel like Papa's got a brand new bag. James Brown just popped in my head. Papa's got a brand new bag. Like, he's like, baby, I'm here for you. I'm about to take care of you. This Papa. Ooh, it was 30-0-0 on the quarter. 3,000 or up. Ooh, yeah, like Andre 3,000, baby. This brother got some money. He coming to take care of somebody, baby. Ooh, let's see what this card talking about. Y'all, that just got me lit. That's all that popped in my head. It was like Papa got a brand new bag. Popped up quick, immediately, just seeing the card. Look at this brother. I'm gonna show y'all again. Okay. Ooh, okay, you know what? Okay, I thought, oh, it is a little long. This one's a little long, but we still gonna read all this, you know. We're gonna read all this because you're gonna be thankful once we get done reading this. So Capricorn, awaken is sovereignty, acclaim, leadership, benevolence, legacy, and dormant is materialism, dictatorship, misconduct, intolerance, disorganization. So I feel, yeah, this is some kind of pharaoh king. He sovereign, you know. If anybody knows about that, like, I'm sovereign. I'm not. I'm an American national. So yeah, this brother got his freedom. You know, he's a leader. Okay, and he leaving a legacy for himself because he's free. He actually can leave a legacy. So we got, what material success does is provide you with the ability to concentrate on other things that really matter. Yes. And that is being able to make a difference not only in your own life, but in the other people's lives. Ooh, y'all. This is a quote from Oprah Winfrey. That is true. And if you looked at my last reading, it talked about people being very good leaders in the community, and they helping themselves, but this is a chosen person. That's what I'm saying. Chosen ones are going to receive a lot of bliss because you are doing a lot of work out here. You helping the world, your community, and the world. You're a chosen one. You're a light worker. I used to think anxiety and insomnia drove me to success, but it was the stillness that let me be good at anything. When you extend the seconds of stillness, that's when you're able to think and learn. Yes, that's Russell Simmons. That stillness, that hermit mode. I do that a lot, and that's how I get stuff done, okay? I'm sitting in stillness. I'm focusing. So it got Capricorn is the fire of earth, the fruition and growth of the land. He is like a sleeping volcano, peaceful and calm on the outside, with explosive power within. He's stable, warm, affectionate, and grounded. I told you this person's affectionate. You had that water energy. This person's affectionate, y'all, and he's stable. He gonna be able to take care of you. That's what did it say? That card, that energy about the Pisces. It said this person is striving for happiness and take. So happiness, obviously, like, what did they say? Provides you with the ability to concentrate on other things that really matter. He gonna make sure you taken care of, so y'all can really focus on y'all love. 2/3 on record. Thank you, Spirit, and they grounded. So we got right here. He is like a sleeping volcano, peaceful and calm on the outside with explosive power within. He's stable, warm, affectionate, and grounded. This makes him an anchor for his family, organizations, or projects he's involved in. This man is going to take care of you. He's a family-oriented man and business-oriented, okay? This is a comforting consistency in his personality. His roots are strong and firm. His identity secure, plus he honors the ancestral legacy that paved the way for him. Ooh! So this man is spiritual. I'm telling you. You divinely got it. This is a chosen brother. This could be you if you listen to this. Capricorn has experienced many disruptions throughout his life, and just as a lava forms new strata in earth, each experience became an additional layer of knowledge, okay, skills and wisdom for him to draw on, which is this shit. Them layers. Every time he shaded layers, he kept growing. This makes him a sanctuary of relief, solace, guidance, and assurance for others. There is a smoldering passion, fever, and warm heart that make him a light and inspiration to those who stand in awe of his kingdom. During a gentle eruption, volcano ash rains down an abundant source of nutrition, which makes volcano soil rich and fertile. Volcanic minerals create beautiful, precious, luxury gems and minerals that form the building material that has made way for our industrialized world. When Capricorn opens and shares the wealth and wisdom life has offered him, he makes it possible for other kingdoms to emerge and thrive while sustaining his own culture. Yes, so this person is not greedy, okay? He's not one-sided with his wealth. He realized we all got to eat. So him thriving, it helps other people thrive. And then we all thriving together. That's a community builder. Look, the last reading I just did, y'all need to go back and listen to that reading about this people being community oriented, and that's why he's getting this bliss. It's not about one person having all the wealth. We all got to build. We all got to win, okay? Look. Like the underwater eruption that formed many of the islands we know today from the realm of spirit and consciousness, his legacy creates the foundation for wonderful new worlds and civilizations to emerge. At best, Capricorn has the knowledge, skills, and generosity to enrich lives even beyond those in his immediate proximity. But we must also remember that this volcano is enormously destructive force. He may become domineering and bigoted in his worldview with no care of the oppression of others. Although renewal comes in, it wakes, a massive enough eruption can do damage that may take more than a lifetime to heal. So it is important for Popcorn to remain centered, focused, and present. He must be mindful not to become dependent on practical ideology or preoccupied with the material realm. As long as Popcorn enriches his spiritual and emotional life, his great work and compassions can create security for everyone around him. Okay, so it's definitely telling you, you're going to be challenged in this area. You're going to have so much money, it's going to be easy to fall into that I got money now, and it's like most average rich famous people end up doing. They get so materialized, they forget about their spirit. They forget about where they what happened, how did they even get there. So it told you need to make sure you stay connected emotionally and spiritually. Okay, so you cannot forget that this is a team effort. This is supposed to be you helping everybody. You can't get one-sided and let the ego get in the way and let this money start running you and thinking because you got all this money it can't be stripped from you. So that's out there for somebody. You got Popcorn face comes from the Russell Simmons with the eyes of Oprah Winfrey. I'm going to show y'all this card again. Russell Simmons' sun is in Libra and his Mercury is exalted in Virgo, bringing together practicality and analytical ability to make him adapt a planning and organizing. With great attention to detail, Simmons is an entrepreneur at his core, with the numerous companies and nonprofits under his direction. His Saturn in Sagittarius, and look, we pulled that Sagittarius card, emphasis his sense of responsibility and authority in the world. There's an urge to develop a life philosophy that will help him develop the trust and wholeness necessary for taking faith-based risk in life. It's natural for someone with this placement to be drawn to meditation because it satisfies Saturn's need for centering, stillness, and structure within the realm of spirit and knowledge in Sagittarius. Okay, Simmons. Hold on. Let's read this bell for the Sagittarius energy. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. I gotta keep y'all in tune. Pay attention to these synchronicities. Simmons is an activist in many realms as well as a practitioner of traditional meditation and yoga, teaching classes and establish a program to give children access to TM for personal development. This has helped him fulfill the karma of the South Northern Stars, where he has had to overcome an attachment to the material, balancing this urge with spiritual fulfillment. Yes, Oprah Winfrey's sun is in Aquarius, indicative of her innovative and pioneering spirit. She is a trailblazer, deemed the queen of all media, with the highest rated and longest running talk show in history. Oprah has worked to reclaim power in her life, as indicated by her Saturn in Scorpio. She grew up poor and has also been open about the sexual trauma she experienced in her youth, which led to promiscuity, drug use, and constant desire for approval. Furthermore, with her North Node in Capricorn, she has had to grapple with her desires to create the nurturing she wishes she had received in her childhood. So look, see, that's another thing. You see that trauma? She went through that trauma, and I for real get this Way to Happiness book. Somebody else just got one for me today, and I shipped it off to them. Get this Way to Happiness book, okay? It talks about being promiscuous. A lot of people that become promiscuous because they ain't dealt with some trauma. They not healed, and if you want to heal, okay? Her sole mission has been to learn boundaries and limitations, develop leadership, and to empower rather than enable others. Yes, that's important. I just talked about that. I've literally had to cut off friendships if I felt like they was either enabling me or if I was enabling them, because we're going to do a disservice to each other. And sometimes that's necessary. You don't want to be an enabler, okay? I'm telling you, or be enabled. She revolutionized the talk show genre, creating a more intimate dynamic that focuses on self-improvement and opens the floor for other marginalized groups to share their journey on a mainstream platform. When Popcorn appears, it's time to get your house in order, organize, plan, and formulate long-term initiatives that will help secure your position in the world. That's exactly what I did today. I kid you not. This is resonating with me. I said, okay, it's time to. I got organized today, and I did some planning for the future, and I really got a plan out and wrote out. That's wild. He is a great omen of an extended period of abundance. This also relates to health, because sustaining the body is integral to maintaining the energy necessary to take on the labor of wealth building. This may not be the most adventurous and exciting time, but there is much fruit to be harvested. You may need to lean on someone mature, wise, and dependable to see through a difficult time, or be a provider for you. Ooh, Ooh-wee. I'm trying to tell you, somebody about to provide for somebody. So whoever this person is, this message is out here for somebody. Ooh, I'm about to ring the bell on that one. Whoever you are, you're building a legacy, and that's why you need to be with a partner that can help take a lot of stress off you financially, so you can really focus. Okay, and you're gonna get that because your mission is higher than the material needs you want. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have somebody that's gonna be a fire for you for your well-being, your health, shelter, transportation, as well as the material things that you like. As long as you don't get overboard with that material, as long as you stay on your mission too, you can have your paradise. Okay, you can't idolize it though. Okay. Ooh, that was amazing. Okay, man, that was the best message ever. Okay. Let's read that again. You may need to lean on someone mature, wise, and dependable to see you through a difficult time or be a provider for you. Let's ring this bell for a provider coming in our lives. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Okay, I got to keep y'all in tune. On the other hand, you may be too codependent and lack the initiative to stand on your own 2 feet. Release the deep passion and creative force within to produce the growth that will change your life for the better. This takes not alone only a strong will, but also desires for expansion. So stay focused on your path. However, do not become overly concerned with materialism and practicality and neglect of the spiritual fulfillment that will carry your legacy far and wide. Yeah, so it's telling you. So somebody may be definitely getting real materialistic right now and need to pull back and realize there's works that need to be done that's going to help you in the long run, that you're going to be able to get any of those material things for longevity purposes. Okay, but you can't be so materialistic now and before the money gets here and then spend it all and not even really earn anything. Then you're not gonna have a secure foundation. Okay, so stabilize yourself right now, secure yourself, slow down on spendings, do better investments, pay attention. Okay, and I feel like you gonna get some help too, because you need some help, because you're in need of. So you're in need of. I don't like to say you need this, but we have to treat ourselves. Okay, I tell people that. I don't care what it is. If you like massages, if you like going to play golf, if you like getting your hair done, nails done, taking a trip, whatever brings you happiness for your hard work, we need that. You don't supposed to just work and never reward yourself. But also, so if you like to shop too, like me, I like to I don't consider myself like having a shop. Like, I know people that can spend $500 on clothes. I'm not like that, but I do like to buy myself, and I buy myself stuff planning for what I'm about to do. That's how I do. So I'm like, but if you like to shop, well, give it enough time to really invest and build, so you can have that money stacked to shop anytime you want to, and it's not affecting your business. You still got a stable foundation. Okay, and you also gonna get this person coming in to help you. Okay, so we're gonna pull another one. I feel like some telling me we gotta pull another one. All right, making sure we got 3 ablaze. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. 3 ablaze, y'all. This is a dope car. I look. These cars is lit. Blaze is considered wands. Let's look at this. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I love this book that comes with it. I told y'all these are powerful readings. If you're not a listener or reader, this message is not for you. All right. Yeah, Blaze is air too. Blaze is air. It's by intellect, intelligence, mental communication, knowledge. I'm telling you. So this is air energy. So just Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. 3 of blades. Hold on. 3 of blades. And this is the number of Holy Trinity too. 68. I told you this person is wise. It said that this person is smart. You had that card about somebody being attracted to their intelligence too. So, okay, this is a 1 page. That other one was like 2 pages, but that was good. So we got awaken, separation, recovery, pain, and sorrow, dormant, upheaval, abandonment, death, misfortune. So the 3 of blades is one of the toughest cards for us to encounter. We are faced with the reality of our deepest fears, resentments, and sorrows. Look, you've been fearing the worst, and look what you done. Look what's done came up. Fear. This isn't always a happy ending and life will focus us to grapple with the truth time and again. As with a solar eclipse, our sky is covered in complete darkness, yet this only lasts a few minutes before our sun is free to shine again. Solar eclipses are a result of Earth passing through the moon's shadow, where light from the sun is completely blocked. Spiritually, it is a very open and sensitive time, best used for rituals and meditation. Astrologically, it heralds a time of change and healing of deep wounds. I just said that, but we just pulled that other card about trauma. Yeah, you got to heal. In the eclipse, we see a reflection of ourselves in our most vulnerable state, for better or for worse. The person we see before us may be our own reflection or even a window through which we see a story unfold. In this card, the three swords seem to pierce the throat, affecting the person's ability to speak. Somebody can't speak right now. And you had that. Look, hold on. I can't reach out. You had that. Somebody can't speak, can't reach out, can't communicate. And this is about intellect, air energy, intellect, communication. You need to speak up. All right. Affecting the person's ability to speak and possibly even causing them to bleed out. The three of blades is bringing you hurt and suffering in the surface to be acknowledged so that you can begin your process of healing. You may be in a time of grief or mourning the loss of important people, opportunities, or even a part of yourself. This may be a very disappointing time in your life that seems to be driving you to the point of hopelessness. On the positive end, this is a space where we are able to settle in and allow ourselves to feel these emotions. The first part of releasing and moving forward is allowing ourselves to accept our feelings as they are. When we don't, we find ourselves in a state of denial or suppressing ourselves. From there, blockages are created, and those repressed feelings become subconscious memories that sabotage our efforts in the future. So be tender with yourself at this time. Yes, and I talked about that. I talk about that a lot, actually. When we got to be in our fields. If you don't allow yourself to feel what is causing you, the pain, the sadness, or the sorrow, you can't really release, okay? Because that's denial. So feel it, acknowledge it, address it, but heal so you can release and detach from it. You don't want to let it take over you and cause you to fall back into bad patterns and bad habits like these cards is talking about, and holding on to fear. Oh, y'all, I'm telling you, this is, man, let's ring this bell for releasing this fear and healing from trauma. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. I'm telling y'all need to get this way to happiness book. It's not a joke. I just got a testimony. I always get testimony. The Wheel of Fortune. Change is on the horizon. I'm telling you. Change is on the horizon, okay? Let's look at this card. This is the 10, completion of a cycle. 10 is also always the completion of a cycle, y'all. And with the ending, what comes? New beginnings, okay? So look. Okay, change. Awaken is change, good fortune, new opportunities, impending happiness. Dormant is failure, misfortune, defeat, disappointments, working against time, okay? So look. Man turns in the path. He merely turns in the path. The priest the same. It's called Bakongo Proverbs. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It simply goes through a series of transformation. You put this is the same. It's the same card about transformation again. You had a lot of that. The Wheel of Fortune is a reminder that life is an eternal spiral, and that we are all subject to the same cycle of life as every other life form. The Congo cosmogram, often depicted as, and they show a symbol, it looks like a little compass, is foundational in the depiction of the cycle of life. Beginning with the rebirth in the east, ascending in the spirit as we go through our life journey, setting in death in the west, and descending to the underworld where our energy will rise once again. This cycle mimics itself throughout every stage of our lives: relationships, circumstances, finances, knowledge, spiritual and emotional consciousness. All take on various forms throughout our lives. At the center is the seed of the eternal, and from that point, energy oscillates. Excuse me. No wonder the crossroads is such a powerful symbol in African tradition. It is the point where the Orisha Elegwo Esu Exu sits. No matter what decision we make, Elegwo remains neutral. For we all are dropped at a different point on the same spiral. Therefore, we're all subject to the changes of the tides in our lives. So if you find yourself at a time in your life when frustration abound, the Wheel of Fortune brings an omen of great luck and blessings to come. You are working your way to the top and will ascend into a more abundant state of being. Okay? And look, you're awakening, you ascending. You pulled that card about ascension. I got to show y'all these affirmations and these synchronicities. Okay? You ascending, okay, to this abundance. What they say? Codes awakening, breaking old patterns. You done. You ascend. You done with that old stuff. Okay. However, if you have been reading high in life, this is a firm reminder that what goes up must come down. Your guides have given you
Fair warning that it is time to hunker down and prepare for the descent. The descent may be like slow rolling down a grassy hill or heart-dropping plunge down a roller coaster. The good thing is that you're at the peak and the landscape below is clear, so make your decision wisely. So this card is definitely telling you if you've been down, which I tell people we're never down, we're just in rotation. Hence about the wheel of fortune. You got to think the wheel is always rotating, right? So we're never down, but you was in a downward rotation. So if you've been down, you about to be up. And if you've been up for a while, you about to be down. But the down doesn't, but like you said, up is a long term time. Shortness is all temporary because either way you're gonna rotate back around again. This is always that's another thing. People don't, you're not gonna go through life and never have sorrows and pains and trials and tribulations. You're always gonna be in rotation. And it's how you operate in those times, how long you're gonna stay. So if you're ungrateful doing so the downward rotation could be only a couple of months or less, a couple of weeks, a couple of days. That's your, and then you back up. So remember, time doesn't exist. So it's what you make it. If you start thinking negative, which is why I said protecting your thoughts and stuff, negative thoughts with that fear. If you keep living in this fear, I'm gonna pull this card back again. If you keep living in this fear, you can end up making your the rotation longer on the downside because you don't know how to realize this is just a cycle and it's gonna end. So stay in gratitude and just go in rotation. So we're gonna pull this card. Little Blade. We definitely, I'm gonna keep going. We pulling this card. Little Blade. All right. Let me show y'all this again. He looked like some kind of captain. Look at it. He a spaceman, intelligent. Look at that spaceship behind him. Somebody taking off. Blast off. I'm telling you, somebody going up. Ascension. That's what I'm feeling right there. Little Blade. Some kind of ascension. They taking off. It's blast off time. It's like to infinity and beyond. That's what I'm getting. To infinity and beyond. Okay. Oh, I just seen 144 in this book. Hold on. I gotta go back. Something ain't right. I can't. Let me see. Okay, I had passed it. I thought Okay, here we go. This is a 2-pager too, y'all. So, thank y'all for y'all patience and sticking with me, okay? So, Little Blade, it got pragmatic, ingenious, objective, kin, diplomatic. And I believe Blade is always associated with air. And look, I'm telling you, Mars, expression. Oh, yeah, back to that Mars energy. Just stepping back. Expression, action, passion, and it rules Aries and Scorpio. I'm telling you, this is a very passionate. That's why, and that's what that sex. And I told Aries and sex. Aries and Scorpio are the most associated signs close to sex. Okay, so that's why y'all getting all this energy right now. And then we got this Aries new moon. Wait till I do a reading on it. I'm very excited about how that's gonna turn out. But Blade is definitely associated with air energy. I want to make confirm. Yes, air. So this is more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So we got to make a contented slave, it is necessary to make a thoughtless one. It is necessary to darken the moral and mental vision, and as far as possible to alienate the power of reason. Frederick Douglass. Okay, that's one of my favorite ancestors. All right. Little Blade is the combination of earth and air. The seed of consciousness. Earth brings the intellectual energy of air down to earth and channels it into practical use. It is the budding of new ideas and thought forms. Little Blade values justice and truth above all, and will use the intellectual sword to cut through the clouds of emotions, bringing clarity to a situation. Because of their decisiveness, they are often called on as a mediator to get to the core of an important matter. Take the path of least resistance to make the most logical choice. Air and earth combine powers like a windmill to create energy. Earth gives logic a base and structure to operate from, so ideas can be turned into something tangible. However, what is lacking at times is the connection to the emotional nature of existence that is more complex and understanding that Little Blade's practical mind is able to grasp. Okay? Little Blade must learn to be aware of their own emotional nature. Some decisions require us to follow our heart more than our rational. When the wind blows too intensely, they can kick up the breeze like a dust storm, creating a mental cloud that grows bigger as it travels into other areas. This reduces the ability to communicate productively, in addition to preventing the evolution of thought necessary for new perspective to come forth. When negatively expected Little blade calculating nature may be used in a cold and stern manner. They may spread information regardless of how it impacts others, using their logic and rational to find loopholes to get what they want. Okay, look. So I feel like somebody you pulled that card about this, the communication blockages, not being able to reach out. And I feel like this person, they can't reach out. Remember this card about they can't reach out. And now somebody maybe even be being too logical, because they did talk about I don't know what I don't know I know you don't feel the same. How you gonna tell somebody you thinking they don't feel the same, but you don't even know what they emotionally feeling? So somebody needs to tap into their emotions more. That's out there for somebody. Everything does not have to be logical. So it could appear that they don't care. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is what I'm channeling. This person that could be your twin flame, divine counterpart, soulmate, lover, could appear like they don't care about you and don't give a rat's butt about you, but they actually do love you. We pulled a reading about that the other day. They love you, they just not showing it. And because it's not being shown, and you're an intellectual person, you're like not thinking emotionally. People can hide their emotions. You could be this person hiding your emotions too, blocking this twin flame from noticing. 5555 on the recorder. Thank you, spirit. And that was the number of change too. We just came out of that Wheel of Fortune. So look, they don't, looks can be deceiving. You need to communicate so you can know how they feel. So again, they can also be very hypocritical as they run themselves and others into mineral circles just to feel like they have the control in a situation. Yes, this person may not even want to tell how they feel right now because they want to be in control. They in their head too much and not in their emotions enough. They just want to be in control. And they like to play games. They like to run in circles. So that's why sometimes clear communication is needed. Somebody got to step up and be the bigger person and give clarity. And once that clarity is given, that shuts down the games. When you and surrendering, like they've been telling you to surrender to the divine. When you surrender and just tell somebody, hey, I'm feeling you, or I love you, or I care about you, and now the ball's in your court. What you gonna do with that information? Game's over. Huh? Game's over. You put the ball in their court. They either want you or they don't. Game's over, okay? That's how you deal with that. You don't got to play these games. Little blade eyes are those of Frederick Douglass. He was born into slavery in 1818, but since there was no record of his birth, he chose the date February 14, 1818, on the love day. Yes, as we call it. All right. Any astrological interpretation henceforth is hypothetical sun. Conjunction Venus in Aquarius aptly reflects Douglas' dedication to social reform, not just as an abolitionist, but also as a champion of equal rights across every identity. This planetary combination is also descriptive of Douglas's charm, diplomacy, and presence. However, even with the loving sign of Venus in Aquarius, there can be emotional indifferences seeking mental stimulation and unique experiences over simply love. Anna Murray Douglas stoically supported her husband's rise to prominence financially as a homemaker, even in the face of his infidelity with two white suffragettes who were guests in her home. I don't like saying white, Caucasian. One of those women, Ottilia Asen, was 20 years Frederick Douglass Jr. and became his second wife just over a year after Anna Murray's death, to the chagrin of his family, peers, and the black community. People with the moon conjuncting Mars and Gemini, like Frederick Douglass, are confident, protective, devoted, and enterprising personalities. Even so, the desire to assert their will can make them selfish and less sympathetic. The emotional moon is in the adaptable air sign that has to make sense of its feelings while also desiring a variety of mental activity. This paired with the warrior planet Mars, and you pulled Mars. Okay, let's read that again. Hold up. Let's go back. This paired with the warrior planet Mars makes for a person who feels the fight intellectually. And what I'm telling you, you somebody that's strong and they attracted to your intelligence and your strength. You strong. Man or woman, take it how it resonates. Let's ring this bell for strength and Mars and intelligence. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. I gotta keep y'all in tune with these synchronicities, all right? Mercury and Capricorn makes for someone disciplined, serious tone, clear-minded, and practical in communication. With North Node and Taurus, Douglas' lessons like Little Blade was to create stability, security, and harmony throughout his own efforts, okay? Pretty point blank, you about to have this harmony. He had to learn from his mistakes too. He had to create this balance and harmony and security in his life, okay? That's what you're about to get. That's why you got to let go of these fears. That's why you got to stop all these bad habits. So if you a person that been committing infidelity on partners, that's about to come to an end. You about to shed all that. You going through a transformation and awakening. You need to get this book too, talking about don't be promiscuous and why. Okay? So, you got when little blade appears, you may need to approach circumstances with objectivity. Someone with a keen intellect and the stability of mind may come in to mediate or bring justice in a situation. If you are on the side of fairness and peace, then this is the time to stand up and say what needs to be said. The truth, however, we must be mindful in doing so, lest we reap the whirlwind. For better or for worse, the words we sow come with consequences. No matter what new ideas, information, or unexpected events come to light, we must evaluate before taking action. Be very clear on how your personal will and ethics impact the whole. That's out there for somebody, okay? Okay. So, bottom of the deck. We're gonna do this bottom of the deck, and we're gonna call it a read, okay? All right, look, my phone about to go dead. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Gourds, okay? I'm gonna hurry this up because I don't want to go dead on y'all. 4 of Gourds, that's some more water energy. It's a water energy. I'm telling you, water and fire. It's passion. This is this water and fiery energy, okay? 4 of Gourds. 110. Let's go to this page real quick. So look, introspection, silence, meditation, awareness, inaction, apathy, distraction, isolation, resentment, discontent. So okay, in the 3 of Gourds, we see a celebration of abundant love and affection. Now the time has passed and we must take time to contemplate what the next steps are in our journey. So here we see someone sitting on a stone in a deep state of focus. It is at this place we may find ourselves numb and apathetic with regards to what lies before us. We may also find ourselves going within to tap into our higher intuition. It talked about that, tapping into your higher self with that self-awareness. It is from the seat of our higher self that we are able to realize the new opportunities that is now emerging, this new beginnings. The 4th Gourd appears from a different dimension, overflowing with fresh new water to fill the gourds below. It is up to us to stand on our own rock and take the new ground by the land, directing it to what we need to feel it, which is that leadership and learning how to not be so codependent, okay, like the other card said. The 4 of Gourds is a time of balance and stasis. Things may be going well. We have 3 full gourds in front of us, yet there is a sense that something important is still missing. The waters are no longer rushing towards us, and his calm may also breed anxiety. So it becomes a very fine line between appreciating what we have, evaluating where we are, and not becoming too self-centered to move forward once again. If we use this time to settle in our own voice and sense of self, we will be better prepared to sense what's coming next. Who knows what great bliss may drop out of the sky. Count your blessings. There is plenty to be thankful for. However, do not get too comfortable. When we are stuck in contentment too long, life passes us by quickly before we realize that we have so much growing left to do. Valuable lessons and opportunities may pass right under our noses and make it far into the distance before we even realize the existence. That's why I say it talked about that. It's talked about staying, realizing, don't get comfortable. Don't ever stop growing. Don't get too materialistic. You still got a big chosen job to do. You have a mission. So you ain't getting this bliss to get big headed and forget about everybody. Okay, you're a chosen one. You're a light worker. You got a duty to give to yourself, your family, and to the world. So this is a responsibility. Okay, you getting this money because you went through this transformation, and you about to be given more responsibility with this intellect, wisdom that you have, okay? And you're gonna have some great sex for it too. You getting gifted everything you deserve. Abundance, a divine counterpart, the best sex of your life, and you about to be admired. You about to be admired and inspiring people. It's all great things, but it's gonna be a responsibility, okay? So I hope that reading resonate with you all. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please, if you like this content, like, share, and subscribe to my channel and help me build the platform and reach others so to get this message out. Also, follow me on Instagram at Goddess on the Rise and Ajatsu to get you some copper jewelry. I will attach all this information at the end of my video so you can check out my copper jewelry. Also, you can get the Way to Happiness book and start your healing process and start your journey so you can receive all this bliss, okay? So until next time, peace, love, and divine light pour and flow into your life eternally. Ashe.